Mushroom that you should actually get to know in the very early days is the chaga mushroom, or sometimes known as the king of all mushrooms if reishi is the queen. Chaga mushroom is a very fascinating mushroom and it breaks a lot of the rules around other the medicinal mushrooms. Even though it grows on a tree, it's not a typical polypore, which is a lot of the other medicinal mushrooms fall under this category of polypores. It's a very unique mushroom that grows mostly on birch tree in the northern hemisphere. So you find it widely in Scandinavia, Russia, Canada, and the northern states of the United States. It does also grow in maple and ash, but you really want to collect it from birch because a lot of the health benefits that chaga contain actually come from the birch. But it looks like this, so it looks like a piece of the tree bark. It has a lighter part inside and a darker part outside. Some people call it a sclerotium, some people say it's a conch, but you don't need to know about that. You just need to know that it's in the fungi kingdom and it has tons of amazing healing health benefits. While it does have polysaccharides, it's not quite as high on, for example, beta-glucan than some of the other mushrooms that we're going to discover later. But it does have, for example, probably the highest amount gram per gram of antioxidants of anything in the world. I know internet loves to debate about that, but what you need to know is that there are very high amounts of antioxidants in chaga. Particularly a couple different antioxidants that are fascinating. One is SOD, or superoxidase dismutase, which is one of the more antiviral and anti-inflammatory types of antioxidants there. Secondly, chaga is the highest source of melanin in the world, which makes it amazing for support for our eyes, nails, skin, and hair. So it's quite a great internal sunblock and internal beauty mushroom. And then thirdly, chaga contains very high amounts of these compounds such as betulin and betulinic acid, which are probably one of the most antiviral compounds out there that we've so far discovered. Having high amounts of betulin and betulinic acid makes chaga a very antiviral, great force field in a cup against your daily pathogens that everybody always gets. So chaga mushroom grows on a birch tree, northern hemisphere, king of all mushrooms. The chaga name itself relates itself to Russia. It was originally used in Russia for digestive issues and colon cancer. So a lot of traditional Russian use for chaga is related to our digestive tract, making chaga a great support for our gut. Chaga also contains very high amounts of minerals such as potassium, magnesium, zinc, even iron. In most cases more than other medicinal mushrooms, even though almost all medicinal mushrooms are great sources of minerals. So it makes chaga a very alkaline drink, so those minerals make chaga tea or chaga decoction a very mineral-rich food, which is a great combination with coffee because it was used during Second World War as a coffee substitute in Finland. And a lot of chaga's traditional history also indicates of use. In Norwegian, the direct translation of the Norwegian name of chaga actually means cancer fungus, which could illustrate some of its potential benefits against tumors. So the more you will study chaga and its origins and its background, the more interesting it gets. But at this stage, the three key takeaways about chaga is that it's extremely anti-inflammatory, making it a great support for anybody who has chronic inflammation or who travel a lot. Secondly, because of the melanin, it's an amazing support for our nail, skin, eyes, hair. So it's almost like an internal sunblock and beauty mushroom. And thirdly, because of all the antioxidants and minerals that it contains, it is a great daily support against pathogens. So it is almost like a force field in a cup. So it's a great thing to have on a daily basis.